How's it going, everyone? It's Artifact. Today we're going to be doing some pitch vibrato modulation in Vital. Let's have a little listen to the loop I've made for you guys. We're going to be talking about this little laser vibrato lead that I've made. By the way, guys, I started a new feature on my Patreon, which is Squad Sundays, where we will do some kind of Zoom hangouts on Sundays. Also, I've got a new release dropping tomorrow with a music video, which is going to be absolutely dope. To celebrate this, I'm going to be putting my t-shirts on sale on my website. I've got blue and red, and they are very, very good quality. And if you want to support me, support the channel, then link is down below to my website. You can grab yourself a shirt on sale tomorrow. Let's get into this bass patch, and it's actually from a previous tutorial which I've tweaked the preset to make something new, and it was the dark laser bass. I've gone on to change a couple of settings, and then we're going to be adding this special kind of pitch articulation, which I'm going to explain how I did it and how it's quite a useful thing to do to like get more life into your sound. So if I just play the patch on its own, obviously it's quite a heavy, long vibrato, but where I'm using it in very sort of short stabs here, the vibrato actually comes in after the stab. So we have this envelope 2 here, and you know the beginning of the stab is kind of clear, and then as the envelope 2 comes up, then we introduce the vibrato, and it's very simple what we've done to achieve this. But another thing I did to this patch, just so you're up to date with it, something else I changed is I also put on this LFO4 with this 1/8 settings, and I applied it to a few things, but the most important thing was the fine tuning pitch on this oscillator 1 here. So if I just bypass the effect, you can kind of hear what it does. So we actually already get this kind of vibrato on one of these oscillators, and we just track over the LFO4 onto this fine tuning pitch thing here, turn it up to -2, turn it down to -2. And we're already getting a kind of like pitch wobble going on, which already sounds pretty cool. But I wanted to exaggerate this effect further because I wanted to like pitch wobble the whole sound. So what I did was I set up another new LFO, and this time I'm using the seconds. So we're going to be fine tuning it so we can get the exact kind of expressiveness out of the sound that we want. So we're going to head over to the matrix section here. We're going to choose our new LFO, which is going to be LFO5. And then we're going to select global and then voice transpose. And that's going to change the pitch of the whole kind of synth, you know, with this LFO. So then all we have to do is turn up this bar here to increase the effect. Obviously, that's a bit crazy. But then what I want to do to control it, I'm going to put it back to 0, grab our new envelope 2, and we're going to put this onto the slider here, and we're just going to turn it up a very slight amount, and we're going to shape the envelope so we have a bit of an attack. So at the beginning there's no effect, and then as it goes up, the bar will kind of go up, and we'll get that, you know, pitching vibrato coming in. Now on this LFO5 as well, what I've also done is I've turned up the stereo knob here. So what that happens is, as the sound is vibratoing and pitching, we also get some panning going on. So that kind of, again, like brings out a bit more expressiveness during that vibrato section of the sound. So it's a very small like articulation in the pitch and the panning, which happens like directly after the stab, you know, when the note's been held down for a little bit longer. So when we look into our MIDI notes here, you know, the ones that are a little bit longer, you know, will get a bit more of that vibrato happening towards the end of the note. But on these shorter ones, you won't hear it as much. So it's a way to kind of introduce a bit more, yes, vibrato, tension, pitching as the note is held down. And when you have this kind of pitch wobbling kind of stuff, because it's moving the frequencies around so much, it's really going to pop the sound out of the mix more. So if it's just all the same pitch, it would be like a little bit monotonous, but it won't also sort of spring out of the speakers as much as if there was some pitch movement on it. So just having something little like that, like a little articulation on like one of your leads, yeah, it's going to kind of help like bring the sound out of the speakers a bit more. So thanks a lot, guys, for watching. As I said, you can check out my website down below if you want to support me by grabbing a t-shirt. They'll be on sale tomorrow with alongside my new release. And also on my website, there's a link to my Patreon where you can join our Zoom hangout on Sunday. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. And also you can get feedback on your tracks. Exclusive tutorials every Tuesday, which are a little bit more advanced than my YouTube ones. I upload my newest presets on there like every week as well, like this one included. And yeah, I also do one-on-one production sessions. If you ever want those, just send an email to info@artifactmusic.com. Have a wicked day, guys.